Well, at least you tried, you know.
No, no.
Hey, well, you could do the $4 one. Don't is that playing? Is that game playing all year?
Yeah, it's a Christmas one.
Well, does it? If you skin it, and then next year would it be a loser?
No,
Or how many months do you have until you can trade it in?
I think in case of until the game runs out. I
Yeah,
think
how
it is
about
the
does
day
it run out? Does it run out at the January?
It shouldn't.
Or you're not? Or you're not too sure?
No, those ones started in December.
Yeah, it's to the end next December, right? Or they play on for a couple of years.
I think it depends on if there's actually somebody.
All right, does this one? If you don't trade it in now, can you trade it in next year?
It depends on it.
How long is this game playing?
Until they still have it on the thing. Until they have it.
So you gotta cash it in quick then.
Not really. I mean, I can play it there for a little bit.
It's not an all-year game, is it?
Depends on if it even does well.
How about 603s?
Oh, that's still going, actually, surprisingly.
So if you had tickets for a couple of years, you can still cash them in every year.
Oh, I could.
When did 603 start?
Oh, shit. Before COVID, I think. Right?
Oh, okay. All right, I'm trying to say 2019, right?
Yeah.
If you had a ticket that goes back to 2019, you can still cash in and get money today.
You could.
Why is this a $50 winner in 2019? Can you cash it in next year, 2025, January 1st or the 2nd? Will you still get your $50?
Could.
You could, or you? I thought you could.
Yeah, I could. Yes.
What do you mean you could? If it never runs out, you say it plays all year.
As long as it's no hit big winners.
They haven't had any big winners on those.
They had big winners.
No, they didn't.
No, I know, but that's
no, they didn't have any big winners.
No, I understand that.
But the game still plays on as big winners.
No, I understand that.
So if it did hit a big winner, you can still, if the game plays on, you can still cash it at any time. It doesn't matter if you hit big winners because 603 runs forever, right?
Most of the time it does. It depends.
Well, last time the game is still in.
I know it depends if the game actually sits there and
they don't expire
for a long time.
That game I heard doesn't expire ever. Any of those tickets are all good.
Another series anyway, so that game will be good.
Yeah. I heard of someone this year cashing in 2019 ticket and they got their $50. You know who did that? Alex.
Oh, nice.
And he told me it doesn't matter or whatever, it plays forever, and its new additions, he said, goes on. He said, hell, I could have waited 2 more years, and I could still get $50 a person said at the counter at the person I traded in with at the gas station. I can wait for it plays on. I can wait 20 years and get my $50.
True.
Because it doesn't matter new edition. He said it doesn't matter who hits big winners. The game plays on, but it's just a new edition of it. As long as the game shuts off for good, then you can't play it. You can't trade it in. That's what he says. If games stay on for like 100 years, you can trade it in 100 years later if you're right. Doesn't matter big winners or not, he says, because that game has. Yeah, they gave all the money, a lot of big winners away, but the game still has funding to add new games and a lot of losers. Because if you win $50,000 that day, a big winner, he says that guy, that thing, that the game's still on, they have more invested in it, and they make back their $50,000 and then some a day, like next day, and they don't lose it. They can get $200,000 in losers back. Because he said if there's losers, 200,000 losers purchased that next day or that same day, you get your money back real quick. Because the lottery will not cut themselves short.
No.
They only program how much to win to keep the lottery higher than they're giving away. True. And they program so much to lose to keep the damn thing going. And if you don't make it back the same day, they make it back like 2 days later, the game, or the lottery. So it doesn't matter big winners or not. He said any game doesn't matter big winner. You can still wait until the game ends, and if it's going to expire in two months, you can still cash yours in 2 months later if it's going to end. Doesn't matter big winners.
Right.
I don't know who said that stuff.
That's true.
So big winner. So what you said, what I said wasn't true. They say it's true.
No. They're being fucking morons.
Say someone hit a big winner and you bought your same ticket the same day.
Right.
And you have a year to cash it in. And like 4 months later, your money's not gone.
No, it's not.
No. So you can cash in 4 months later, and it's a $50 win. Why they won't let you say you can't do it because it's a big winner? I was like, wait a minute, no, that'd be illegal as hell, dude.
That would.
That'd be fraud. Then you can legally swear it to state for fraud. That's like a scammer paybacks, man. I like that channel. It's just like Who's Calling Dad yesterday, a fraud.
Oh God, that was annoying.
And but Jessica took care of it. My dad and I were talking this morning. Shane wrote his eyes like he's oh god, she's on the phone, but she takes care. She's like mom and my mother. You don't fuck with her, dude. Beautifulest ladies ever, but they say they ended up that she's the one that drilled their asses, and then they had the nerve to call her back. It's so funny the Indian called her back one, but and he must not. You know how much they disrespect women in their country, yelling at him, but he thinks they control women everywhere, don't they?
Yeah,
When that woman screaming at him on the phone, he
yeah.
didn't call it a second, did he?
No.
He shut right up,
Yeah, he did.
busted his balls in his ass, and shit. But her voice scared him.
Yes.
I was like, ha ha ha, he backed down to a woman. They can back down to a woman. Oh, but the mankind in their kind of, I can't tell. Dude, she screamed at a scammer, dude, from New Hampshire. She screamed from a guy from a country. He shut right up on her.
Yeah, he did.
Just her voice scared him, and I was like, dude, I was laughing my ass off. So, Dad, you know Indians, they can push their wives around. They can boss them around. They can push them around. But this woman was in person. It was on the phone. He got scared. He had the nerve. He's like, I'm scared. I'll call back. He shut right up and just went to the next person to mess with.
Yeah, he did.
He backed down to a woman. He said, he's all laughing. Dude, in their country, if a man, they're a mankind, they found out he did that. He said, but that's still hanging by his balls what he just did. If he found out that he counted down a woman, because Mark won't count down on a woman on the phone, and Mark will boss a woman around in person. He'll push him around and shit. He won't back down to her without stepping on her a little bit. He will back down when she decks him, dude. But he's the type of guy who gets back up and do it again. But he would lose. But he wouldn't go down that quick on the phone or in person, dude.
No.
And it would take a lot to get Mark down, but she would.
Yes, she would.
Oh, yeah, it would be hard for her, but she can knock his ass out and down in the car. But he won't back down that quick on the telephone. No, they fucking, I'll call you back. And he says in the store, get the fuck out of here. But he bosses men around, dude. And men back up from him.
They do.
And he does have fear, yes. And at the time I was sick, and he's a guy that was a redneck guy that believes in redneck kind, and he's just like Uncle Mark with his attitude, but he's smaller, but he's a tough cookie. I'll bow down. I was sick, but if I was strong, no. But I'm strong. I'm going down hurt.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and he'll go hurt, but I wouldn't say I win, but I may lose, but I'll be best up more. And a woman, and she'll come back a little hurt though, but she won't be able to take a hit. But yeah, but Marco will not get knocked out. Yeah. But that guy was a coward, dude. That was funny.
That was.
Oh, you think you can push women around and shit, dude? You got scared of her voice. And I loved her voice. It was sexy on her voice. It was funny. And I loved her attitude. And Shane was like, he's seen her in action. But
Oh, yeah. I want to see that shit.
he's seen her mad. And I guess she's mad at the telemarketer.
Want to see that shit again.
But that's how I was let her rain, by the way. She didn't want to put up with that bullshit.
No, she don't want to.
So